In a forgotten age, the gods lay in silence. In a place even time itself couldn't remember, the temple of the forgotten goddess stood quietly. Ruined columns, broken statues, and a petrified goddess. For centuries, nothing had changed, until that night. Deep in the forest, a ritual began. Under the moonlight, members in black robes laid a young girl before an ancient altar stone. Their purpose was simple: to offer a sacrifice, to awaken a power, or perhaps to control it. But fate had other plans for them. As the spell began, the girl's body filled with light. But the expected did not happen. No blood was shed. No scream was heard. Instead, golden particles of light began to rise from her body. The light seeped into the earth. At that moment, the ancient inscriptions on the altar stone gleamed. The ritual had changed. Something no one understood had happened. The golden light traveled deep into the earth. It passed through the roots of the trees. It filtered through the dark stones. And finally, it reached the forgotten temple. Rain fell upon the petrified body of the forgotten goddess. The silence was broken. A golden light appeared in the eyes of the ancient statue. Fine cracks began to form in its stone body. The hand, motionless for centuries, came to life. And at that very moment, the forgotten goddess awoke. The forgotten goddess awakened. Her call rippled through the deep darkness, finding the cursed souls one by one. An ancient power opened its eyes, and the summons began. Theron, whose body was transforming into a tree, felt the silence settle over the forest. Recalling the pride he once held as a hunter, he wondered, this feeling, it is something I haven't felt in years. Who is calling me? Arachne saw her webs quiver with golden dust. Reminiscing about her days of glory, she mused, the webs of fate are stirring once more. Who lies behind this? Erebos, held captive by his own rebellious shadow, gazed at the glowing seal. This sensation is older than death itself. I can sense what is approaching, he whispered. Melantha felt the screaming of spirits fall silent in her place of confinement. Reflecting on her tragic past, she thought, I had forgotten that face. This summons brings no peace. Lycaon, his body slowly turning to stone, felt a fire burning within. Beneath the stone, I still remain. Perhaps this is the end, he mused. Nicera, whose face and name had been erased from the world, beheld that radiance. Recalling the power she had lost, she thought, someone is reweaving fate. This should not be possible. Corellia, losing her memories with each passing day, was shaken by a profound anguish. Why can I not remember? These memories cannot be mine, she wondered. The 7 cursed souls bowed to that unseen power. Knowing nothing, they set out toward an unknown destiny. The summons had begun. Theron stepped into the deep, silent woods. With every slow step he took, the ancient branches bent to show a hidden path. The golden wind was pulling his very soul far away from his lonely sanctuary, dragging him forward into the dark unknown. He could feel a strange force guiding his heavy feet through the thick mist. This feeling, it's been ages. Who is calling me? Arachne followed the shimmering golden lines floating through the dark air. This mysterious dust was weaving a complex pattern she had never witnessed before. For the first time, she was not controlling the threads. She was simply being drawn into a grand design made by someone else entirely. The strings are dancing to a different rhythm. Whose hand is pulling them?
Melantha moved completely silently through the cold, endless, and dead lands alone. The dark, ancient whispers of the underground slowly faded away into the freezing night air, completely replaced by a strange, quiet frequency she simply could not resist anymore. I am walking toward a light I do not trust. This beautiful melody feels like a trap. Lycan dragged his heavy limbs across the frozen earth, feeling the cold weight of time locking his joints. The golden dust painted a clear path ahead, breaking through the dark fog. Though his stone body was slowing down, his mind was racing with a silent vision of a world completely shattered. The future is already carved in stone. Is there still time to change it? Nicera drifted like a shadow through the quiet ruins, unseen by any living soul. Yet, this magical gold dust was tracking her movements, gently calling her forward. The invisible barriers of her long exile were beginning to shatter. The heavy silence of my world is breaking. What force remembers my name?
Trapped by his rogue shadow, Erebos ran desperately through the pitch-black, endless tunnels. That Tekken-Sea's part of him was wandering freely in the dark with its own free will, replaying his past on the cold stone. The night is whispering a forgotten name, and my own darkness is listening.
Corellia moved through the fading light, trying to catch the slipping pieces of her mind. This glowing golden path felt strangely familiar, as if it was pulling her toward a truth hidden deep within her sleeping soul. Every single step she took into the dark made the wild echo in her heart grow much stronger. A familiar shadow is dancing in my chest. Why does it hurt so much? High upon a jagged cliff, Arachne looked down into the fog. Far below on the barren ground, Lycaon met her gaze. They shared a cold, silent moment before turning away to continue their lonely paths. Deep within the misty forest, Theron's heavy steps slowed down as Nicera emerged from the shadows like a quiet phantom, their eyes locking in mutual surprise. Meanwhile, down in the blue glow of a hidden cavern, Corellia stood frozen, watching Melantha coil silently in the darkness. Two broken souls acknowledging the heavy weight of their individual burdens. Back in the thick woods as Theron and Nicera pressed forward together, a dark silhouette stepped into the light. Erebos stood before them, his rogue shadow lingering close behind. Three destinies, now bound to the same silent trail.